Hello. This is the fourth and final fight in the second tier. AAC Cruiserweight M4, the second tier of the Dawntrail raid series, the Arcadion. This is going to be a long guide. I'm releasing this pretty shortly after all this has been released in general. And so if you're looking for a short guide, there are other channels you can go to for that. I don't anticipate this specific guide to be as long as most of the guides I make, because I think a lot of the mechanics are pretty straightforward. So we'll see how that goes. Watch it be like 2 times as long as the other ones. Alright, yeah, usual stuff. Like, we're in the air, so you like don't want to fall off. You don't want to step on this outside stuff, you know, that kind of stuff. Should I switch to a different color? No, I'm going to stay with the blue. Extra planar pursuit. That is a raid wide. This Great Divide, this camera angle doesn't show it very well. Bruh. Alright. Yellow. This camera angle doesn't show it very well, but this is a shared tank buster cleave situation. I think later we'll see a better angle of it, but you can see, right? The 2 red balls rotating. So both the tanks need to go together for that. Wolf's Reign. Okay, so see this kind of like animation going out. So clearly we don't want to stand in this middle one, but there's like clones, like a shadow going there, and so that means there's going to be a spot here, and this one is going to go here and here. And so you just got to go into the safe spots, right? That's not any of these areas. If anyone's curious, I erase all this stuff because this program is prone to crashing. So I erase it so it doesn't overload the memory or whatever. Okay, so after that attack, the boss will actually go to one of the locations, right? So these clone things like shoot out and do their thing. And the boss also goes somewhere. And wherever the boss goes, there's going to then be a line AoE, so you gotta get out of the center. But after the boss runs, dashes across, there's going to be a huge cone. Okay, all of this. So you actually want to stand on the opposite side of the dash and just kind of wait there so you can be on the side of it, because there's nothing safe on the other side. We'll see it a few more times. This is kind of like I think it was P4, the 4th Pandemonium one, the Dracula fight or something. Did that cape move. There's been other fights where that mechanic happens too, but yeah. Okay, so this again, the Wolf's Reign. So we got the middle, that's not safe, and then we got this one coming out over here, so that's not going to be safe. This one's going this way, so it's not safe here. This one's going that way, so it's not safe here. Right, so we have all this space here, all this space here, all this stuff. And then we want to watch out for wherever the actual boss jumps. Okay, over there, so I gotta get out of the center, kind of hang out, and I'm like, oh wait, no, you gotta go that way. So I ran back, because then, yeah, we get this whole situation. Okay, so stack. I think at that time it was on a healer, but I believe that stack can go on a random player, because I think I got it at some point. Okay, Beacon Moonlight. See these thingies? This person jumps out, right? So we got some situations here. So this one goes first, and then this one, and then this one, and then there's one over there. And so you gotta take a look at which direction the sword is going. Alright, so this one happened first. This guy over here. And the sword is on this side, so that means it's gonna cleave on that side. Okay. This one, the sword is also on that side, and so it's gonna cleave like this. It's gonna go in order. So you basically need to rotate yourself around the stage to avoid all those cleaves. It looks like all of them are actually cleaving on their right hand side. So I'm hanging out back here. This will be safe for the first two cleaves. This one and this one. Now ideally I should have started moving that way, but I wasn't really fast enough. But yeah, so I was here, the one in the back here went this way. At that point I should have moved up here a little bit and then made my way over here. So you take that much damage and a vuln. Okay, Shadow Chase. The boss disappears and then comes back with, there's like 5 of them. And you want to stand behind one. They're going to do line AoEs across the stage. So let's take a look at this. So this one goes all the way across. This one goes all the way across. You know, it's like this. They're all going across. And see, there's space behind this one. There's space behind this one. There's space behind this, and so forth. And so it seems like if you just choose any of them, you can just stand directly behind them for a clear spot. Bare Fangs. Okay, so we get these two add things, Gleaming Fang, and they are going to do line AoEs. Okay, this. The direction that the little, shoot, what's this called? The rocket fuel? Whatever fuel this is, the fire stuff, that's the direction these are going to go in as line AoEs. Alright, so you avoid those. It's a little bit wider than you think. So the first set will go off, and then there's like another set right here that dropped. And so avoid the first set, and then get out of the second set, which I did not do. And then everybody is dropping these random AoEs underneath them, so you have to avoid those too. They're baited, so you try not to stand with everybody else, or if you do, then you need to move out with everybody else. And then yeah, so this Heaven's Earth is a random stack marker. Well, it goes on a random person. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Well, I also had a one stack, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we were all basically healed up. That was a lot. I guess we didn't have any mitigation, but yeah. Anyway. Tactical pack. Okay, so we got 2 adds here. And it looks like we can just stack them together, so that's fine. We've got a few things. We got a stack that we need to get together for, and then we have line AoEs to dodge. Okay, spread these out and watch out for the line AoEs. It's tight here. Like, I probably should have gone off to the other side, but I was trying to just make it to this little corner. But we did not have enough space, and so you can see here that my circle is overlapping with this person, and their circle is overlapping with me, so we're both getting hit with 2, and so we both end up dying right here. So small spot. But yeah, stuff like that happens. I did have enough time to go over here, but I did not make that choice. Okay, and then these things kind of repeat. There's going to be the stack and then the line AoEs. And that was a DPS check, and so based off how well we did, you know, we'll see how much damage we get. It's fine. It's fine.
Still new stats.
Okay, so again, the circle AoE in the middle, and then you look at the direction that these guys are going. So that means there's going to be one here, and I think there was one in the back there. So pick your safe spot, just hang out there, watch where the boss goes. Okay, so the boss is here. Get out of the middle, but then head towards where the boss is going to end up, because there's then going to be the cone. Okay, alongside that though, they're the little wolves on the sides, or wherever they end up. They can either be on the outside, like this, or I've seen it where they're like here instead, like this. Like this. So you have to just see where they're at, and there's enough time to look at the telegraph to dodge out of it. Okay, honestly I think this is the most difficult part of the fight. This, if you've ever been to a gold saucer, this is the slices right fight mechanic. So there's these pillars that come up. Okay, and then they get sliced, and they'll fall across the stage. This is in the Alliance raid, the near raids. This is in the Stormblood Alliance raids too, and this is at the gambling place. What's the gambling place called? Gold Saucer. I already said that right. Anyway, so from what I understand, we look at the cross, okay, so that means the pillar is going to fall this way, and therefore it's going to go in this direction. Like it's sliding down, and then it tips over. So here, it's going to slide down, and then tip over this way. That's what I understand. This one is going to, the whole thing is going to slide down this way, and then tip over this way. Okay. I know this isn't the best 3D drawing, but yeah, the way it's sliced, this whole pillar slides down like this, and then it's like, oh hey, now I'm unstable because of this, and then it tips down like that. That's how the mechanic works, okay? It's very tricky to for me, spatially visualize this, so I struggle hardcore. Okay, so there we go. It tips down. It's just this far one falls all the way over here, and it's the whole thing. So my strategy is usually to get close to the nearest one that I see, and try to just like hug it a little bit, hoping that there's a small space right next to it. Because it's like, oh, okay, it will fall like this or maybe like this, but surely it can't fall like this, right? It's probably going to try to get as much damage through the stage rather than off the stage, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very good at this one. Anyway, so this will happen a few more times. So you gotta just dodge it. Okay, so this one, look at this. And so I'm like, okay, so this one's probably gonna go like this. So I can't just stand here. And this one's probably gonna slide down and go like this. So maybe I can stand here? Maybe? No, oh man, I stood over here. I'm gonna get hit. Okay, yeah, so I totally did. So I stood here and that one went like that. It's very tricky. Yeah, once again, I was like, I hope it's like safe over here. So, there's probably someone who's made a guide on the slices right, so go watch that. Okay, raid wide, Great Divide. This is the shared tank cleave. So both tanks stack there, mitigate for that. Okay, Bare Fangs. The little guys. So there's gonna be the lines on the side there. And then watch out for the next set. Okay, it was overlapping. So make sure you're prepping yourself for these line things, but then also don't stand in the middle. And then this one's gonna go here, this one's gonna go here, this one's going back there. Oh, I got hit by it. I was going all over the place, man. Okay, and watch out for the middle one. Wait by the boss. Watch out for these guys. Everything does happen a bit fast, but they do give you like a chance to react to it. So yeah, and then this one I'm watching to figure out how much am I surviving because I'm reacting versus if I'm surviving because my friend was on a call with me and he's a healer. Like, did you just keep healing me and that's why I haven't died to this yet? Or am I just actually reacting and getting out of things? I got two things. Okay, so this one, you look at the fire. Okay, so it's gonna go this way, and then so you can wait here and then move into that spot. Okay, and now this one is the 5, and so you guys stand behind them. Okay, let's confirm that because I think the stage is smaller at this point. I forgot to call that out. When did that happen? Here, this is when it happened. After the DPS check. It hit the thing, but then also like the edge of the stage is orange, and so the stage got smaller. Yeah. Okay, so let me go here. Okay, yeah, so in this scenario, even with the stage smaller, yeah, there's still a safe spot behind each of these things. Yeah, so you just stand by a foot under the tail, basically. Maybe not directly under the tail, because like some of it is kind of caught in here, but yeah, by this foot, it looks like each foot is in a clear spot. All right, not the front foot, but the back foot. Oh, I got clipped by that. Oh, the dragons. So after this goes out, the dragons come back and do the same thing. Okay, so like wherever was safe before now is going to get hit, and so then you need to react and get out of the way. Here's a red white. And then here we have the stack, a multiple hit stack. Beckoning moonlight. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4 will be over here. Okay, this is actually a little different. This one is facing the right side, but this one is on the left side. And this one, okay, it's gonna be on the right side. This one is on the left side. Okay, so that means it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. This colors don't make sense like that. So for this first one, I'm on this side to avoid this first slash, and then I'm over here to avoid this second slash. And really, at this point, as long as I'm on this side, I can start pre-positioning so I don't get hit with this one, which will be on this side. Let's see if I end up doing that. Nope. Okay, I didn't do that. So, but that's what you would ideally do if you want to avoid this. You see, the first one goes out. And at this point, when you're waiting for the second one to go out, you can start moving this way. Okay, and then you just make your way over here, because in the end, this one is going to slash this way. So you just slowly make your way that way. Okay, and then this one, we've got, yeah, just these. Are these still considered wolves or dragons? They're on the sides, and so you just react to them. You got safe spots in the corners. And we're dropping the AoEs. They're baited, so just try not to run into too many of them. So red white, and then a stack. At this point, we have seen all the mechanics, and so it will just repeat. This is the tank buster, the shared tank buster. Okay. Clear out the middle. There's going to be AoEs here and here. Now watch out for the middle dash and head towards where the boss will end up. Watch out for the wolves on the sides. You have time to react to it to get out of the way. Alright, slice is right. Terrestrial titans, sure. Tricky business. Okay, so this one's definitely going this way. This one's going that way. This one is going this way. Look at how I just walk right into it, man. I'm not really good at this. Okay, again, so this one's going that way. This one is probably going that way. This one is probably going this way. Okay. This one is going this way, this one's going that way, and that one's going that way. So I think I'm okay this side. Yeah. Raid wide. Tank Buster. Shared Tank Buster. Yeah, I feel like this fight is just a lot of reacting to things. Once you figure out the pattern, then it's a lot of like pre-positioning yourself and like waiting, moving, preparing. And for me, the most difficult part was the slice is right mechanic. They're not bamboo towers or anything, but yeah. That one's hard for me. Anyway, so that's the last fight of the second tier, and currently the new Savage content is out for all these normal fights. The Savage versions are out, and so people are I'm not sure if the world first has already finished or whatever, but people are doing that right now. So if you're interested in that, there's a bunch of people playing it. If you're into like doing raids and stuff, all this gear is currently being collected to do the raids and stuff, so you can only get one piece of gear to trade per fight per week until it resets on Tuesdays. So you would be running, if you're interested in doing the Savage trades, usually what will happen is you run these normal ones to unlock the Savage, and then you start collecting this gear, these pieces, these trousers, these thingies, and when you collect enough of them, like you trade it in for actual gear that you can wear, and then that will give you item level gear that can get you into the Savage fight. And then after that, you know, you can just try it out. You can play with party finder people, you can find a static, all that stuff. I'm retired from all that stuff. I'm doing too many things in my personal life and still recovering from my surgery and all these other things, and so I'm not participating in any of that really. If anything, I'm probably not going to be playing until the next release of new like normal content. So good luck, have fun. Yeah, bye.